Today's topic of presentation is Introduction to Psychiatry and Schizophrenia. I am Dr. Prashant Tiple, Professor and Head Department of Psychiatry, Government Medical College, Nagpur. The term psychiatry was coined by John Ryle in 1808. The psyche means soul and atry means a medical treatment. The psychiatry is the branch of the medicine that deals with diagnosis, treatment and prevention of the mental illnesses, and psychology is the science of the human and animal behavior and its application to solve human problem. Introduction. Continued. In the Stone Age, the people used to think that why a person behaves like a mad person, because some evil spirit enters into the patient's mind or patient's brain. That's why the person behaves like a mad person. So to remove that evil spirit, they used to make a hole that is called typhoning operation, and such type of typhoid skull has been found in France, North Africa, Asia and America. The people also used to believe that those who does not follow the sacred rules, they suffer from the psychiatric disorders. It was Hippocrates in 460 to 357 BC. He classified the psychiatric disorders into three categories: mania, when the mood is elevated; melancholia, when the mood is depressed; phrenitis means infection of the brain. It was Plato who recommended the human treatment for the psychiatric disorder. You can see this is the hole, this is the typhoid skull. The hole has been made to remove the evil spirit. In 100 AD, Charka told that there is a great importance of the emotion for the development of the psychiatric disorder. In 1856 to 1939 was the era of the Sigmund Freud, who was considered as the father of the psychoanalysis. Pre-independence era, in 1930, Indian scientist Sen and Bose, they introduced the reserpine for the treatment of psychosis, but unfortunately the higher class of the Indian society, they used to go to the Maudsley Hospital, London, to take treatment which was inferior to what was available in their own country, India. In 1937, Hugo Sarleti and Lucio Binet, they introduced electroconvulsive therapy, which revolutionized the treatment of the psychiatric disorder. In 1953, the layman synthesized the chlorpromazine. After introduction of the chlorpromazine, the indication of the electroconvulsive therapy decreased. Psychiatrists are basically dealing with the functional disorders. In functional disorder, pathology is there in the brain, but science is not advanced enough to detect where the pathology exactly is. If you do the CT scan cranium of the patients of the head injury, you will find hematoma in the CT scan. But in case of the functional disorder like schizophrenia, the CT scan will be normal. Mental disorder. When you call that patient is suffering from psychiatric illness, there should be clinically significant behavioral or psychological symptoms should be there. Like if somebody is scoring poor marks in the exam and is depressed, it is normal. But if somebody is so much depressed that he want to commit the suicide, then it becomes a clinically significant and the psychiatric treatment is required. In ICD-11, the psychiatric disorders has been kept in the chapter 6. The 6A20 is coding for the schizophrenia, 6A60 for the bipolar disorder, and 6B00 for the anxiety disorder. There is another classification system is American classification system DSM-5, in which the schizophrenia is coded as 295. What is the definition of schizophrenia? Schizophrenia is the most devastating illness in the psychiatry. It is defined as disease of the brain that manifests with multiple signs and symptoms involving thought, perception, emotion, movement and behavior. It was Benedict A. Morel, this is a French psychiatrist, who gave the term dementia precox. He thought that this is a sort of dementia occurring at younger people, and Emil Kraepelin, he Latinized the term to dementia precox. But it was the Eugen Burler who thought that this is a independent illness, this is not a sort of dementia which is occurring in young people. He gave the term schizophrenia. The schizo means split and phrenia means mind. There is a split mind is there in schizophrenia. Regarding epidemiology of schizophrenia, worldwide prevalence of schizophrenia is approximately 1%. The disease does not distinguish between rich or poor, white or black, or educated or illiterate. Slightly more common in the lower socioeconomic group of the people. The peak age for onset of schizophrenia for the male is 15 to 25 years, for the female is 25 to 35 years, and male and female both are equally vulnerable for the schizophrenia. Regarding etiology of schizophrenia, why the deviation in the brain function occur? Genetic hypothesis suggests that concordance rate in the monozygotic twin is approximately 47%, 4 times more than that of the dizygotic twins, the first degree relatives, and the first degree relatives. Means genetic factors play significant role in the development of the schizophrenia. The smooth pursuit eye movement and information processing distinguishes schizophrenic probands and their biological relatives from the control group. If you give the stimulus to the neuron of the patients of the schizophrenia and their biological relative, then after 50 milliseconds the amplitude should goes down. But in such type of patients, in schizophrenic patients, after 50 milliseconds the amplitude remains high. It does not go down. But in controls it goes down. And neuroimmunovirology hypothesis is there, which suggests that retroviruses inserts into the genome and they changes the genome and the patient becomes schizophrenic. There are the slow viruses are also there which infect the brain, and the patient develops schizophrenia after 10 to 30 long years. Another theory is environmental theory. Like as the concordance rate in the monozygotic twin is not 100%, means environmental factors also play significant role in the development of the schizophrenia. Birth and pregnancy complications hypothesis. Influenza epidemic, if occurred in the second trimester of the pregnancy, then when the child becomes adult, the chances of schizophrenia is high. The prenatal infection of the influenza, rubella, toxoplasmosis, and herpes simplex virus are also responsible for development of schizophrenia. If the female fetus is there and the food deprivation occurs in the female fetus in the first trimester of the pregnancy, again the chances of schizophrenia is high. Hypoxia, hippocampus, a component of the limbic system, cerebral cortex and the basal ganglia, they are the areas in the developing brain most sensitive to the adverse effect of the hypoxia. If hypoxia occur during the birth, then these regions are very much affected and chances of schizophrenia increases. Those who are born in the winter season, they are more vulnerable, and those who are raised in urban areas, they are also vulnerable. Elevated homocysteine level in the maternal serum in the third trimester of the pregnancy leads to schizophrenia. If the age of the father is more than 30 years, again the chances of schizophrenia increases. The neuroanatomical theory says that limbic system abnormal activation of dorsolateral prefrontal cortex leads to decreased attention, decreased context representation and decreased memory, which is found in the schizophrenia. Biological theory, this is most important theory. Dopaminergic hyperactivity in the subcortical region and hypoactivity in the prefrontal cortex leads to schizophrenia, because chlorpromazine, which is helpful in the treatment of the schizophrenia, they are the dopamine D2 receptor blocker drugs. Another is glutamate, Glutamate is excited amino acid. If you give the phencyclidine to a patient, to a person, if in excess dose and for a very long time, they will develop the symptoms which are indistinguishable from schizophrenia. Decrease in AMPA receptor mRNA and decrease in protein expression in hippocampus, as well as a down regulation of NMDA glutamate and one subunit in temporal cortex, hippocampus and the thalamus leads to schizophrenia. The psychoanalytic model suggests that fixation and ego defects due to poor early object relation lead to schizophrenia. If the infant is not getting adequate love, affection from the mother, when he becomes adult, the chances of schizophrenia increases. Psychodynamic theory suggests that it is a regressive response to frustration and the conflict. The person has some wishful impulses, he wants to achieve something, but in reality is different. Then the psychological conflict arises and the patient uses the defense mechanism against the wishful impulses, and these wishful impulses reflects as the symptoms of schizophrenia. How the delusion of persecution is formed? There is latent homosexual impulses is there. A person loves another man, but a person is loving another man, it is not acceptable in the society. So this feelings is changes to I do not love him. Again it is projected in another way that he hates me, he wants to harm me, and this is how the delusion of persecution is formed. The pathophysiology, how the brain is involved, the CT scan shows enlargement of the ventricles because of the shrinkage in the size of the cerebral, the cortex. MRI study shows there is a decrease in cortical gray matter, decreased volume of the limbic system structure, example amygdala, hippocampus and the basal ganglion. Diagnosis of schizophrenia is basically clinical. Investigations are of not much importance, but still psychological testing is done, like thematic A perception test is there, Rorschach test is there. In thematic A perception test, we give the picture to the person and ask him to write the story. The person writes the story and we read it later on and analyze it, what is going on in the patient's mind. Similarly, the Rorschach test is also there. This is the ink blot test in which symmetrical figures are there, and in this we give to the patient and he see the picture and interpret what is there in the picture. For the same picture, the response of the different individual is different. According to that, we do the scoring and then analysis is done. You can see this picture of Rorschach test. See the first one. If you ask a person, this picture looks like, somebody will say this looks like a bat. Someone say that it looks like a fly. So according to that, we make a analysis. The Bleuler has given the primary symptoms of schizophrenia, 4 A's of schizophrenia, like loosening of association. There is no association between the two sentences. Like first sentence is, I am living in Nagpur, a rat is there. There is no association. Number 2 is autistic thinking. In autistic thinking, the patient lives in his own world, he has his own idea. Even if the door is open, he may think that how can I get out of this room through the window. The affect becomes abnormal. Even after hearing some sad news, death of the family member, the corresponding change in the affect will not occur. In ambivalence, there is 2 opposite impulses occurs in the same person in the same time, and he is not able to decide what to do. There are some 5 criteria for schizophrenia. That 2 from 1 to 5 each should present for at least 1 month, and in these 2 one must be from first C, like delusion, hallucination, disorganized speech, frequent derailment or incoherence, grossly disorganized or catatonic behavior, negative symptoms like affective flattenings, alogia and evolution. The patient will not be able to work properly, interpersonal relationship will be impaired, self-care will be impaired, and the symptoms should last for 6 months. And there should not be schizoaffective symptoms or depressive or bipolar affective disorder. And it should not be due to the drug of abuse. Just I told that the phencyclidine causes symptoms very much similar to that of the schizophrenia. The characteristics appearance symptoms are like appearance and behavior is odd, patient will not dress properly, not comb his hair, does not take bath, no changes the clothes, social withdrawal is there, he will confine himself to the room. While doing the interview, the rapport problem will be there, the lack of motivation will be there, parents has to ask many times to take a bath, take a food, patient may stop working in job. Neologism. In neologism, the patient coins the new words, and in verbigeration, the patient stereotypically repeat the same things many times without any reason. The speech will be comprehensible, incomprehensible. The thought blocking will be there. Even at rest, we think something, and the train of thought goes down. Train of thought occurs, but in schizophrenic patient, after some time, the train of thought stops. That is called the thought blocking. Poverty of content. Patient may speak very much, but the content will be very less. And the abstract thinking will be impaired. Like he will not be able to say the meaning of the proverb. We give the proverb like in 9 days wonder. The meaning is that happiness lasts for a few days. Happiness is short lasting, but patient will not be able to comprehend. The prosody, while speaking, we are not speaking in a monotonous tone. Fluctuation of the tone is there, as well as the waving of hand gestures are also there, which will be absent in the patients of schizophrenia. Mutism. There is no abnormality in the vocal cord. Patient is conscious. Even then, he may not speak for months. Whatever the examiner will tell, the patient will also repeat. In echopraxia, whatever action examiner will do, patient will also repeat the action. Wants to harm him. And automatic obedience. Automatic obedience is automatic performance of an act without motive or forethought. How to test? This is found in the patients of catatonic type of schizophrenia. If you ask the patient to stick out the tongue and you will give the pinprick, a normal person will not stick out the tongue if you ask again, but patient of catatonia, though they are feeling pain, repeatedly they will stick out the tongue when you ask. Then flexibility. In flexibility, you can mold patient easily, and patient maintains that posture. In catatonic posturing, the patient acquires awkward posture for a very long time. Then delusion, which is the false and firm belief. Hallucination, most common hallucination is auditory hallucination. And like delusion of persecution, the patient has the false belief that somebody wants to harm him or shadowing him, conspiring against him. In reference, the patient believes that people's activity are referring to him if some song is going on in the radio, he may think that the content of the song is related to his life. In delusion of infidelity, the patient believes that his spouse or sexual partner is not faithful. Then delusion of control, in which thought withdrawal is there. Patient may think that somebody is taking away the patient's thought from his brain. In thought insertion, the patient believes that somebody is inserting his thought in the patient's mind. And in thought broadcasting, the patient believes that whatever he is thinking, everyone else is thinking in unison with him. In thought control, the patient believes that somebody is controlling his thought. This is a picture of a patient of schizophrenia. You can see the eye contact with the examiner is not there. And differential diagnosis, like a frontal lobe tumor, in this you may have the weakness of one side of the body, disinhibition will be there. In encephalitis, there will be fever. In delusional disorder, the patient have the delusion in one area and other area, he will be fine, he will work properly, he will do the household work properly. The treatment of schizophrenia. Pharmacotherapy is preferred over the ECT because after successful treatment of the ECT, ultimately we have to put the patient on the drugs. All antipsychotic drugs are equally effective, and selection of the antipsychotic depends upon the side effect profile of the drug. Like if the patient is lean and thin, we prefer lean and thin ladies there, then we prefer high potency antipsychotic like risperidone. If the patient is very violent, he is not sleeping for 3 or 4 days, then we prefer chlorpromazine, which is low potency and highly sedating drug. The response of the antipsychotic drugs comes after 4 to 5 weeks, and we have to ask the patient to continue the medication even if he is not getting adequate response in few days. Adult dose range of oral antipsychotic milligram per day. Tablet chlorpromazine is given in a dose of 300 to 1000 milligrams per day. Haloperidol 5 to 20 milligrams per day. Risperidone 4 to 16 milligram per day. Olanzapine 10 to 20 milligram per day, and tablet clozapine 150 to 600 milligrams per day. Besides this, tablet quetiapine is there 150 to 800 milligram per day, and for the positive symptoms, amisulpride is given in a dose of 400 to 800 milligrams per day, and for negative symptoms 50 to 300 milligram per day. New drug, tablet lurasidone is given in a dose of 40 to 160 milligram per day. Many psychotic patients, they don't realize that they are suffering from the mental disorder. They don't want to take the medication for this. Long-acting drugs are there. Injection haloperidol daconate is given 25 to 200 milligrams per intramuscularly every month, and injection flufenazine daconate 25 to 50 milligrams intramuscularly every 2 weeks. How long the patient should continue the treatment? If the first episode is there, then you continue the drugs for 2 years, for second episode for 5 years, and more than this, then probably lifelong you have to continue. ECT, electroconvulsive therapy, is a very important treatment. We are giving electroconvulsive therapy for patients of schizophrenia. 6 to 8 cycles are given at each at an interval of 2 to 3 days. Then psychosocial treatment. Psychodynamic therapy is given. We have to correct the defective thinking of the patient. And next is a supportive psychotherapy. In supportive psychotherapy, there should be empathic listening should be there. The patient should realize that doctor is very much involved for the treatment, and you have to solve the problem of the actively solve the problem of the patient, like arrangement of the some medication, and you have to educate the patient about the illness, that this is sort of illness and long-term treatment is required, and also ask him about the risk factor for relapse, that like if you discontinue the medication, the chances of relapse is high. If you are not taking proper sleep, again chances of relapse is high. In group therapy, role playing is there. The bad behavior of the patient disturb the other family members. So you have to do the role playing. In role playing, the patient visualizes and role is played by other person, and he acts like a patient. How the patient acts, he played the role of the patient, and this time the patient watches how his bad behavior disturbs the other person. In modeling, patient has to follow his role model, how his behaves very good with the other person in the society. Then it is a reward. In this token economy is there. If the person behaves well on particular day, then he is given a token. By this token, the patient can take like a breakfast or some snacks from the mental hospital canteen. Family support is very important, because family is also very much disturbed, and they expresses their emotion in front of the patient. Sometimes they say that you are mad, which creates a very bad impression, and the illness also continue. Sometimes the relatives think that a patient is deliberately behaving this, but you have to tell them that this is a sort of illness. Patient is not doing it deliberately. Then vocational rehabilitation. After getting adequate treatment, ultimately the patient has to find some job. For this, you have to give certain training. There are two types of training. One is place and train method. Another is train and place method. Like students, they are getting a train and place method. At particular institution, they are getting training and they are placed in other places for their job. Prognosis is good. Only 5% has the poor prognosis. Other disorders besides this schizophrenia, like a schizoaffective disorder is there, in which the symptoms of schizophrenia and affective symptoms or mood symptoms are also there, like symptoms of major depressive episode, manic episode, or mixed episode, in which delusion or hallucination should last for 2 weeks at least. Brief psychotic episode is there, in which the symptom lasts for 1 month and may subside without any medication. By quality of the symptoms, you cannot judge that this is a case of brief psychotic disorder or this case of schizophrenia. In schizophreniform disorder, the symptoms last more than 1 month but less than 6 months. If symptoms last more than 6 months, then it comes under the category of schizophrenia. In delusional disorder, the patient has the delusion that which may occur in the real life situation, like in the office. Everyone is not well-wishers. Some enemies are also there. So the patient may have the delusion that other colleagues, they are conspiring against him. They want to harm him. Next is the shared psychotic disorder. This occurs in the family. If one family member is suffering from the psychosis, after 2 or 3 days, another family members also suffer from the psychosis. Thank you.